Hello people, this is Power here to review the Mashin Sentai Kiramager DX Kiramai Changer. So yeah, this is the main changer of the Kiramagers, as shown here by Kiramai Red. Here's the changer itself in a unique packaging, which is again unique for Sentai because the packaging with Kiramager is actually pretty interesting. They're going with this like interesting I don't know what you call it, like octagonal packaging. I really want to say it's really similar to the PowerRider keys. Here's Spark and Giraffe. Like what I mean, like this. It's like this, but like more even. So obviously there's the show logo, toy and approved by Toy, Kiramai Red. The other Kiramagers, Mashin Sentai Kiramager. Here's the bottom. It has the same caution thing like 01, although I've yet to actually cover that, although I have the videos recorded. The back, just all the functions it does, and yeah, that's really it. So let's get on with this new changer. Obviously, here's the whole package, the Kiramai Changer itself, and the wrist strap. The wrist strap like comes packed like this, which is interesting. But obviously, this is really basic. I think this is the same one as the Ryusou Changer. But before we get to that, let's look at this by itself. As you can see, this is reflective, so I'm gonna try my best to like cover myself because that's at a premature state. So there's like the chrome border around this, which I really like. It does a good job at trying to like emulate the shininess that the series is trying to do. And then here's the main emblems itself, because you actually tap them. So obviously this one's the change, this is the summon, this is the call, this is apparently the attack, and then there's the spinometer. As you can see around here, you can actually see the 5 Mashin vehicles, I believe they're called. I'm not really too familiar with them because I'm honestly not really interested in them. As you can see here, this is actually a wheel, as the white, emulated by the white tire, and then obviously trans stamp stuff. This is where you're going to put your 3 AAA batteries, and I like how the rims here are clear. So obviously that can spin too. On and off switch, up so, and then the speakers like that, and then obviously applying this like so. It's actually easier than I thought, or just because I forgot how you insert this, but you just simply slide that through. Then you flip it over, which I don't really like doing, especially because this is chrome, so it has a tendency, like, you can already see how much it got scratched because I had to put it down. Like, yeah, I can like do it up here and such, but that's, well, I can do it by the side, I guess, but that's more difficult because then I feel like it's gonna fly off. But I can go up to the second notch because that's where I kind of prefer it, even if it's gonna squeeze my arm. But I'd rather have it squeeze me than like have it move around and such. But obviously, that's how it fits. This is a lot smaller than I thought it was going to be. It really is, if I had to be honest, because I was expecting it to at least be like this big, but it's a really tiny circle thing. But yeah. Also, it's just interesting as a whole. We're doing a wrist changer in the second year in a row. Normally that isn't the case. We normally just yeah, I think this is the first time in a while that we're doing a wrist changer twice in a row, because we haven't done that. So the only way I can think about is like Hurricaneer to Upper Ranger, but then yeah, I really can't think. So trying to do this without showing myself, but yeah. So this is how I'm gonna do it, just because it's a lot easier to hold. Although a flaw is gonna come in. So obviously I'll switch like so. So it announces itself, and as you can hear, itself is the Ginga driver. No, I don't remember his name, but he's the voice actor for Keep at the Third and such. And obviously, in jail he was a guest role as Kamen Rider Ginga, one of the worst future riders. He voiced his own driver. So the fact they got him back for this series is neat, because technically it's like I'm listening to the Ginga driver. So by itself, you can spin this up to 5 times to get a sound. So that's the base sound you get when spinning it, but if you do it up to 5, then you can see the vehicles lighting up. You get that sound. So obviously to change, tap on the change icon. You get this standby, and it flashes from red to red, yellow, and green, because obviously like stoplight and such. So as you can see here, you get the transformation, which I do like. It flashes in order: red, yellow, green, blue, and pink, and then white. And that's really neat and such. Again, when you spin this, you get that sound. That's technically the D transformation. From what I've seen, I still haven't seen the series because I'm catching up on Researcher. Again, if you spin this up to 5 times, or tap it. So you get that sound. It's technically like the VS changer, like saying like, "Oh, now you're a part of the Sentai," essentially. Now we're on the second mode, the summon mode. So just tap that. It will announce Mashin Fire, and it will cycle through all 5 colors until we spin it. So we get Mashin Fire talking, and then if we turn it again, we get another phrase from Mashin Fire. So if we press it again, now we're summoning Mashin Shovel. Then for a second phrase, next up, Mashin Mach. Why did I forget that? Second phrase. Next up, Mashin Jetto. Jetter. Actually, it might be Jetto. Last but not least, Mashin Helico? Honestly, like, the pink is coming through more as a purple, but I don't know. Second phrase. Now, because Helico is the only female, there's actually a secret sound within Helico. That's if we tap it up to 3 times on her voice. So that's the second time. And that restarted the cycle. Doesn't change anything, it's just a different activation. I don't know when they're going to use it. Third mode, call mode. Or Kiramai calling. So as you can see here, this will start ringing, and as you can see, it's lighting green, so that means we're starting with Mashin Mach. And it will go in order from there. Sometimes it will actually be randomized. Most of the time it will just go in order. And that'll be it. And as I was going to show before this thing starts doing its thing, it's technically, if outside of this mode, it'll go back to doing the normal spinning sound and such. But now we got the, I don't know what this mode is called, the Kiramai mode, which apparently is attack mode? Kiramage. So we'll just do that, and then it will glow. But then, if you do a, like, tiny spin, it would do a light attack. And then if you do a longer spin, you get a heavy attack. Which I actually do appreciate. So then after the lights go out and such, we will access the final mode, which is tapping Kiramage twice. Mashin Sentai mode, which we just spin it. And because it likes being finicky, it started with Sky Mage. So this one we should start in order. So we get Land Mage, and it actually goes with the colors of what's coordinated with it. And then Sky Mage blue and pink, and then... And that Kiramagin glow was all 5 colors. Obviously, you don't have to spin it all the way through. You can just tap it individually. And yeah, that's basically it for the Kiramai Changer. I'm going to turn it off, but that's basically it for the Kiramai Changer. Overall, I really like this toy. I forgot to mention, but obviously with this, with Kiramager, we're obviously going off of a gimmick. We're going off a gimmickless series. Again, after 4 years, so that's actually really interesting. The last series that we did it, obviously, was with Duologer, and I thought the Dual Changer was actually a fantastic changer. It's just I was stupid and busted it. I guess comparing it with this, I don't think this does as much like the Duo Changer. I think just because the Duo Changer was a phone changer, so you can do a lot more with that. This one you can't really do as much. Even though they actually, I think the highlight of the Kiramai Changer itself are the phrases within the Mashin vehicles, because I really appreciate that. I just kind of wish for the call mode they didn't recycle the second phrases of the Mashins, because then that's kind of like, what's the point of the second phrase? But and obviously, unlike the Dual Changer, uh, this one doesn't have as much like secret sounds. Just because technically the only secret sound of the Dual Changer was Gorilla. But so obviously this, you're not going to be able to like hack anything. Because I showed you all the secret sounds that were apparently not included in the instructions. Because technically the secret sound is just this, and I think being able to like cycle through the mechs, but I don't really know. But overall, I think this is a really fun toy. Even I do think that it can like probably not get as exciting as the series goes on, but hey, this might mean that we actually could get more changers. Because obviously we have 6 changer, we can probably get a power-up changer, and then, I don't know, they could probably, I'm just thinking of Georgia, but they could probably re-release this again at the end of the year for an extra hero. I can see them doing that, but I just think it's fun that they're doing a gimmickless series. Now, obviously, as you saw, one of my biggest gripes with this toy is just how finicky the disc is. This is like a frustrating like thing to deal with, cause literally after I like I just find this funny too, cause like if you recall from my Taiga Tri-Blade review, I was praising how much the disc was like actually cooperative. Can I can't pull it out, but with the Taiga Tri-Blade, I like the fact, like, the disc, I think because the disc wasn't essential, so it was actually functional. But then this has the same issue as the Orb Caliber, where the disc is so finicky, it ruins the play with it. Because, like, literally, like, every move, it's not like every movement you do, it will, like, it'll like trigger. It's just like every few moments, and again, like I'm trying to like show you like the functions of this, but then like I'll accidentally like hit this, and then it'll just trigger it. It's so annoying that like it. I don't want to like denounce the toy, but I kind of have to because it's just like I know this is not a flaw everyone has. If you don't have the flaw, good for you. Like I'm happy for you because then I actually probably would have enjoyed playing with them more, but because I have the flaw of it just being so finicky, I don't want to touch it as much. I will just snip. I will just like change and that's it, and quickly like put it back because I don't want to deal with the issues of like sitting there trying to like play around with it, but then like having the disc do whatever it wants. But other than that, like I really like this changer overall. Overall, like I really like the Kiramagers. Their designs, I really love their designs. I like their shoulder pads the most. That's what stands out to me the most. And like I just like how bulky this changer is. Although the toy I feel like isn't as bulky. But yeah, the flaw is just this disc. Like I don't know how you fix it, but this disc is too much. Like this is honestly like as finicky. It's equal to the Orb Caliber because they're both loose disc. I don't know. It's just like I think I just don't like toys where you have to spin things, because then I'm scared of the fact that it's just gonna it's just gonna constantly trigger sounds when you don't want to, when you don't want it to. Now I guess I'll just state this before if you can already tell, but yeah, out of Kiramager, so far I'll probably only get the changers. I'm not interested in the mechs, if I had to be honest, just because yeah, over time I've like kind of discovered I'm not really just a mech person, so I'm not really gonna bother with it. But I'm just gonna kind of follow suit like Geolger when I initially got that. I'm gonna only get the changers. Uh, I really like the weapons though. I like the checkmates, but I'll just get the changers because space. But anyways, that'll be it for the Kiramai Changer. Good changer. I'm just annoyed at the disc. This is PowerRider, and I'll leave you people. Sorry for making this 22 minutes. Bye.